Okay. Okay, welcome back to the stream. I'm actually going to try to not do an intro stream today. The reason for that is because a few days ago, I think it may have actually even been down to me, that I actually managed to get a certain thing on the stream changed so that when you finish the stream, it still says the incorrect time, but it's not quite as bad anymore. It just says it wrong in terms of time zone rather than actually putting the date of the previous stream on. So I can tell they're changing certain things in Video Manager. So and yeah, the thing they changed a few days ago may mean that I don't have to do because it is a bit pointless doing like a 1 minute stream and then trying to do like a further stream after that. But we're going to try. I'm going to just have a go, try and do it. If I have to do a second stream, I will do a second stream. But for now, I'm just going to try to do the first stream, and then we'll move on to the second, if I need to. But hopefully I won't need to. Hopefully when it renders out, not renders out, but when it goes to the Video Manager, it will say the correct date. And like I said, I really think that change is actually down to me because I did point it out. Okay. So we will see what happens now. So there's a few things that we're going to do, right? Really what I want to do is find a village so I can build my main base. And I'm going to make, this is not my, obviously this is not my main base, this is just a near the portal thing. As we finish off the last stream, what's the situation here? There's some night time, it's not amazing. Let's just put some... So yeah, if we look at where we are then, got a little area here. So it's almost like, to be honest, it's almost like I should just start from this top left corner because that's actually really nice. It almost looks like a page turn effect, right? So what it will mean is I'm going to go that way, and then it would be... It's funny how it's not changing there. Oh, it does change, just not that quickly. Yeah. So it's going to be this way. So say this is the top left corner, which I'm going to make it. It's going to be this way. And I really would... The thing is, I'm really not finding like the compass is proving to be at all useful, unfortunately. Let me just grab my compass. Like, if you look there, right? Yeah, I mean, what I don't like is that if you look directly... Because I know it points to world spawn, so it's not really what you want. But I guess that is kind of... It looks kind of accurate, doesn't it, now I think about it? Maybe it is accurate. I don't know. But yeah, I guess that's... So basically we have to go east and then southeast, right? If we're going to say this is the top left-hand corner. And I think that makes sense. So it'll be basically this way, and also when it updates. Right, it just takes a long time to update it, doesn't it? How often is it updating? Is it just not updating, or what? Yeah, I'm not sure. Either way, I'm going to need a lot more maps. And that's the thing, right? I do need a lot more maps. So, I also need more obsidian as well, because I was thinking I'd need to get an ender chest. Could try a little bit of mapping first, though. Could try a little bit of mapping first. What is the situation with the... it's not great. It's not great. Could have a little runabout. We're going to start getting the spawns of the Phantom. Not quite this minute. That was a bit stupid. We'll know when the Phantoms come back. Fortunately, not many mobs around. I have lit up sun of the area, so we don't get too many. But what sort of potions would I want? I need to just remind myself of the potions. I think wouldn't be a bad idea. I also need to get myself the right enchants as well. So there's there's new potions. We'll go to brewing here. And the brewing chart is outdated, so that's great. I normally look at that brewing chart, but it's not there. So obviously you can't do lingering. I do need to get some glowstone. That is the most odd thing I've ever seen. Yeah, there's actually a new section. I haven't looked at this for a while. It says effect when corrupted. So if you corrupt the potion, phantom membrane is slow falling. Yeah. I'm not sure that's going to be that useful. I should have a phantom membrane, I think. Magma cream, fire resistance, golden carrot. Oh yeah, blaze powder, of course, is strength. There's a few decent potions. Healing with melon. Yeah, it's the same. I could actually do with a pufferfish, couldn't I, for the water breathing potion? That wouldn't actually be too bad. Rabbit's foot as well. Turtle master. That's the first one actually. That's interesting. That it's with a mixed effect. Wow. You really can see the difference with the potions. With the difference. Look at the if you look at the bedrock edition, it's got antidote, elixir, eye drops, tonic. Yeah, it's really moving away the bedrock edition from the. I wonder if they're going to unify, because with a lot of the stuff with the Bedrock Edition, it really seems to be very different now to the... It's only in that most recent update where that's actually occurred, but yeah. Okay, I mean... I did say, to be honest, I did say I was going to try to organise a bit better. It might not be a terrible idea to do that. So how could I do that? Could make some more chests, couldn't I? That'd probably be one way of doing it. And let me just check if I've got the membrane. It's not a bad time of the night to try and get these guys. I only see one at the moment. I might be able to just... If it's just one, I can probably get him. It's only when multiples come. I think that means there's a second if you get that noise. I managed to actually keep it down to one, which is unusual. Normally I do end up getting swarmed with them. I think it could also be the stage of the night we're at. Wonder if I could crit. Yeah, it takes... Yeah, there's a second, I'm sure now. Let's just get this guy quickly. Okay, I've got the membrane, just in case I didn't have it. I could just test out that potion just for the hell of it. But yeah, I want to organise my chests in the daytime. I've only got one ender pearl though. Do I have a second one? That's a bit annoying. What is the situation? Alright, let's get some more chests then. A bit more than that. Let's really try and organise things a lot better. Because I'm just getting a little bit like this is not good enough in terms of the organisation. We'll put a double over here as well. I can always do something. Let's make this a blocks chest. Anything that is a full block can go in here. And then we'll organise further from there. Okay. Don't really need another one here. We'll get multiple now. If we look at the time, it's very close to New Day anyway. Yeah. It's interesting if there, yeah. Okay, so we need to get a blocks chest. I could do something. That was funny actually how they actually came in anyway. I wonder if their behaviour changes at certain stages of the night. I wonder where I'm standing. They're gonna come. Let me. Wow, they literally come there. I'm standing right on the top of the 4th pixel. I guess I'm far enough forward. They can't get me. There must be like a certain point where I can just stand. But anyway, gonna come in again? Looks like you are. Okay, so we need more blocks. I could do blocks, I could do brewing ingredients. That might not be a bad concept. I'll put wood in the same as the rest of the blocks. May as well. Okay. Yeah, I think at this stage they can't even... Can they come down and still try and get you? Not really. They can't even come down at this point. Okay, let's just check now the mobs around. You never know. Okay, we're going to put every block in here. Slabs, I think I can put in as well. Slabs and stairs I will. Okay, so let's have wool separately. I guess we'll do... I think probably better makes sense to have cobble and stone down at the bottom. Yeah, we'll just do cobble and stone here. Dirt can be on this side. Wood could be at the top. We'll have bricks and sand. I guess sand will have sand blocks can go above. Bricks down here. Concrete. Concrete can maybe go with obsidian. Maybe do a sort of hardness thing. So wool's quite a soft block. Wood doesn't really count there. Sand blocks. I guess dirt is about the same sort of hardness as sand. Technically that means that these blocks should probably go like here or something like that. If we're doing hardness, sand would go at the top though. Yeah, sand actually goes at the top, doesn't it? That's actually not a bad way to do it, I think. Glass, yeah, glass I suppose. I'm not sure what the hardness of glass is. We obviously got hardened glass, but it's not hardened glass, it's just sand. Sand and dirt. Wood is harder than that. Regular stone or bricks. I guess bricks must... Well, what is tougher? I'm going to say that stone is harder than bricks. Concrete is harder than that, and then obsidian obviously harder. So that's quite nicely organised. Then I want to have a chest with brewing ingredients in it. So anything that can be used for brewing. Okay, so what can be used for brewing? Netherwort can. Phantom membranes can. Sugar can. So this will make some sort of resources. Blaze rod for blaze powder for strength. Okay, so the sugar can. I could do brewing and enchanting, and that would put lapis in there as well, because lapis's real function is to do enchanting anyway. So it might do mushrooms fermented. Yeah, mushrooms actually can't they? Eggs can't. Wheat can't. So we've got any other sort of brewing items in here. I think it's a bit of a gunpowder. Ink sacs not really. Or at all. Okay, so yeah, we'll do. There's certain things which I do need, and I'll just put everything out I don't really feel I need. I could probably get rid of this chest completely. Then we'll just carry on putting sort of rubbish in here. I could extend this to a double. Because the thing is, right, there's not that many items that you need to really worry about, so... Okay. Let's have a look how we're doing on the... Oh, did I mean to extend that one to a double? I didn't. This is the one I didn't mean to extend to a double. Oops. Bones. Bones, I would imagine. Yeah, I guess I'll just move these along one. I shouldn't really have done that. Oh, doesn't it keep its charge? It doesn't. Okay. Of course it doesn't. Why would it? That never happens in vanilla. So how much blaze powder? I only got one blaze powder left. I got 0 blaze rods. I guess I have to put this blaze. To be honest, I can't make a lot of the stuff I wanted to make anyway at this stage. So where is... I guess I'll just make some potions then, shall I? I can always get more blaze rods. I feel like I should have more blaze rods though. I'm not sure where they all went. This chest I think I'm going to get rid of. Well, I might want it actually, now I think about it. Okay, bottles here. Okay, we're good. Could make a slow falling potion. Why not? Just to see it in action. Do you put it straight in? No. You always have to all wood first, right? Where's my... Okay, I feel like... It does feel good when you get a bit more organised. I'll do a separate thing for dyes as well. Okay. Okay. And go. So yeah, I've got some sugar already that I've accidentally made, so that's fine. And we've got some more. Okay, let's just keep on making paper. So my total paper, let's just keep the paper on me because I'm going to want it. So that's enough for 3 maps at this point. well, actually, four maps now. Let's get a yeah, I know what I'm going to do. So where we're currently at, if I head, so we established if I go, okay, let's make a couple of maps. There's one, bit of redstone, and iron. I hate you can't click on the actual block itself. That's kind of, I wish I could do that. Okay, so we've got two maps now. So let's get this map. What's the time of day? I haven't got that much time left. So we're going to want to get this picture here. So we should be able to get a map here. Okay. And then with the other map, keep that one on the go. If we just go down. Okay. So we should now have the 4, right? So I wonder if I could then make this into a smaller map. So that one goes... Gonna need a couple more item frames. A couple more leather and sticks. I've got yeah, actually I've got the sticks already. Okay, so a couple of item frames. 2. One, two, three. No. That's not good. I'm not good at this. I'm pretty sure it's this one, isn't it? Well, that looks correct. Can I put them all into one thing? We got 1, 3, 2, 0. So the first one I made was that. The second one I made was that. That must be incorrectly placed there. What? I don't know why I can't get it. I can get this one to work fine. I think that looks right. These two, it looks like these are incorrect. No, but that is north though. That's what I don't get. Weird. Looks correct now. Yeah, that is kind of unusual. I don't know why that looks like that. Can't say I'm happy with this. Let me just look on the maps again. Oh, you can actually make it without a compass. That's cool. Oh no, I need a bedrock. Cloned maps. Where's the zoomed ones? So do I need this one? Let me just check something then. So if I put more paper around this map, see what happens to it. It still says map 0 though. Huh. That's kind of weird. One, two, three. I think I do what the zoomed one is or what I want. Yeah, so we've got that section there. So this actually helped me place it, wouldn't it? I think. If you look at a zoomed out version, okay. Yeah, you see, but it's actually very useful to place it. Okay. I wonder why it's not showing the portal though. One thing it could be is that this one was the one that actually had the portal block listed on it. Yeah, I could try going one more with this. Let's try one more. One more zoom level. Doesn't tell me that it's zoomed, but anyway. For some reason it puts it in the bottom right hand corner. I don't know why it decides to do that. My feeling is that I'd probably be better off just using this map if I'm going to be travelling around. I don't think that's a bad idea. Okay, so I've got a decent map now. So this map I guess we're going that way. Here's the thing, right? Going this way is okay. Going that I think it's alright. I think it's alright. I was thinking, which way do I want to go? So we could go on a journey of sorts. I'm going to want more paper, probably. Well, I guess I don't really need it. What I do need is more food, though. Again, not necessarily that important. So let's prep for a journey. Here's the thing, right? Because even though like I haven't got exactly what I want on the map, it doesn't really matter. As long as I've got a decent map, I can probably deal with it. And the reason why we need to... So the main point of the journey is we want to get a saddle. I would say there's 2 points, alright? One is getting a saddle, 2 is getting a village. Because once I get a village, I can work out how I'm actually going to... I will have to come back here, but I will be able to transfer things over with an ender chest, potentially. We'll see. 2 inventories should be enough, though. And it should be fairly straightforward to get another ender pearl, because I don't have one at the moment. And then I can really start to build a base. And it will be within, just outside the range of the village. And I'll have a minecart connecting the two. I think that's a really good idea, to be honest. Okay, so we've got nothing in here at all anymore. What's the time? The time is actually pretty much ready to go. So let's do this. We've got a slow falling potion or two. I might just quickly... I'm not going to take the brewing stand, I don't think. Let's get a couple more bottles. And take another nether wart. And you go in there. And I like that you can just drag these over, it's really nice. It would help if they were full of water there. Don't want to waste too much time in the day, but I think it's just going to be worth it for this. Let's get sugar. It's annoying it doesn't get consumed immediately. That would be handy, to be honest. Okay. We have a quick final... But yeah, I think let's just say we're going to travel... You know what I could do, actually? I could just make the map even... Should I just do it? Make the map even smaller. I think, is there another level that I can go with this? There might be, right? I think so. Okay, that puts me in a slightly different place as well. I'm not sure how that works though. Why it happens like that? I'm going to look into that because I'm very, very curious. Well, I don't really need leather. Don't really need. I'll take 1 bottle of these. I'll take all the bottles of these there. Just thinking what I might want to take. I could take a stack of cobble maybe. Put some bones in here, paper in here, don't need that. Got my iron with me, so that would be useful. Got some wood. Got some additional food, not the most amount of food. Going to have to get more on the way. Brewing stand won't help me really because I haven't really got enough to... Emeralds... I do not have 2 emeralds though. This is the series where I picked up loads of emeralds. Was it not? Well, I think we're on our way now. So, the plan will be to try to explore this whole region. And even though, like... Okay, it does work. Oh. No more emeralds, eh? Well, that sucks. But we don't want to forget the main thing I don't want to forget is the saddle, though. The saddle and the diamond horse armor. Let's grab that. Which will not be in here, which will be in here. Diamond horse armor and saddle. Don't need that. Could take a golden apple. You know what? Maybe I should just take a golden apple. Okay, yes. So, should we do it in a logical way? I guess I could go to the left-hand side. Don't know how that ended up there. It's not going to be much use for me at this point. Should have a shovel, yeah. Let's take a speed potion just to get this on the go. Yeah, I feel much more comfortable with a map, though, and a good map, not just a rubbish one. I might just put it in my offhand for now. I can always swap this around. It is kind of obscured by the... well, it's alright. But yeah, if we can find a village, that really will be... That's all I really want to find. Like, of course, it would be nice to find a jungle as well, because that would be items that I basically don't have at the moment. I think ascending this mountain is not necessarily of huge importance. I think it's just going to slow me down, to be completely honest, is what I'm trying to say. But yeah, I'm hoping we find some different biomes. It'd be really cool if we could find like the warmer biomes and all that stuff. But we'll see if that will actually be a possibility. And of course, while we're exploring, we may have some issues, especially with the speed potion with the rendering, but... Okay, we're getting close to the edge of this particular map. Obviously I'm going to have to duck into cave systems at night time, but there's nothing you can do about that when you're exploring. I've got the saddle, I've got the horse armor, okay. No arrows though, which is annoying, but I really didn't do a good job. I never do a good job with the arrows, but at least I'm starting to use them a bit more. Like, yeah. Okay. I'm actually going to need to start killing some. I think to be honest, I'm going to be moving about so much. It shouldn't be a huge problem. But even so, I think I do. I wouldn't mind getting some dyes as well. You've got no. This is a pretty useful plant to have for dyes. Just thinking about what colour dyes I won't have access to. Purple is one that you really don't have access to unless you get these. I'll leave some of the other colours though for now. I'm actually off the map now. Which I don't want to be. If I can get back on the map, please. There we go. There's no point going right to the edge of the map either, I was thinking. I've got spruce here, which I'd prefer it not to be. Because I think... what is it? I need to check what the chance of finding a village in spruce. I don't think I've ever seen one. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. I may be wrong on that. But it doesn't feel like I have. Okay, but hopefully it's not going to be like a huge, like, snowy area here. It's not looking great though, is it? It's not looking great, but we've got a decent amount to go. Maybe this will... we might just get these sheep quickly. It is nice using this map. But yeah, we are tearing through the ground though, which I do like. Could get more reeds, but I think honestly I'm not too worried about the reeds situation at this point. Okay, what we got here? Let's just prime the next speed potion. I should have really got some glowstone. We'll just go around the side here. I'm hoping it's not all like this. We'll go over here. It doesn't look like it's at least not transitioning into. I think we'll go to the top. We may as well go to the top, right? I mean, here's the thing. I could have got maps of this whole area, but I'm not sure. I think it will be worth it. Once I actually find the base, I will do like. I think this is what I'm realizing with the maps. It's better if you just, when you're actually initially sort of mapping the area, do a big white map like this so you can actually get around. But after that initial point, I mean, here's the thing: if I happen to see a village right just outside the zone, it wouldn't bother me. I would have to do things slightly differently. But yeah, I really would like to get a horse before we go back. This. Like I said, there's a bit too much. There's a little bit too much in the way. Have I got a speed potion on the go? I don't think I do at this point. Could have made more. Alright, we're at the top of the map. Once we get to the top, I think what I'll do is if I go all the way around the edges, I'll be able to know. You can't actually pick up Podzol, can you? Only if you've got Silk Touch. Okay. Okay, so we have found, this is obviously a cold biome, the taiga. Okay, we've actually found a village. This is awesome. I didn't take enough for the. This is actually quite an unusual village. It's actually a really nice one as well. And we're not too far away. Funnily enough, I could almost do. Well, it would actually be quite a distance. Got beetroot here. Got beetroot, potatoes. Got a lot of stuff here. I do like these villages actually. This is actually what. Oh. I need to get the hell away from that. If you want to just die. There we go. Okay, we have got a village at least. This is super good. Okay. So. You know what? I actually think the village is basically here, right? So it's very close to being straight above where my base is. Let's just look at how I might want to go. It could be kind of like almost like a. Here's the thing, it's not that far, is it? It's probably only a couple of 100 blocks away. It really is not far. Building a minecart track over here would be a little bit... How far would it be? Like 300 blocks? Maybe 300 blocks, right? It's not far though at all. Oh, I've got some cows here. I wish I had some wheat actually. I'm actually not going to kill them at this stage. This is pretty useful actually now I think about it. It's a reasonable distance, right? The question is, do I want to... I feel like I need at least one spot in the middle, like a central point between the two. I mean, but certainly I can make it to the village in a day with a speed potion. I mean, we're literally almost back now. Okay. So at least so I've got a village. I've got a village. So I'm going to want to spend time there, obviously. It's not actually an angle I normally come in at. I would have to go straight through the mountain, wouldn't I? Could just try going through the mountain quickly. Is there a path through here? Let me just see if I can get through here very quickly. I don't know. It's a bit stupid, but I may actually think about doing this. Because it's literally... I need to get back there quickly. I don't think I'm going to make it. Where's my other speed potion? Give it to me. It's not that near, to be honest. But okay. Okay. That's the end of the stream, but we've established some pretty interesting stuff. Okay. Thanks for watching, guys.